You know what? Black Americans are never going to be satisfied. They're never going to be content as long as you have blackness on your side. As long as you can pull that black card, you're never going to be satisfied. You're never going to be content. You're always going to be on the bottom, dependent upon the Democrats with your hands out. And anyone that comes to try to help, you're going to always reject them. You're going to always view them as an enemy or as a racist. Now, it's interesting because I see all of these videos on TikTok and on YouTube about Black Americans asking the question, what are black jobs? Now, that's all they took from that so-called debate last night. Forget about what Biden did not say and what he did and how he was acting. Forget about all of that. You came out with Trump is a racist because he mentioned that the illegal immigrants are taking black jobs. You ask, what are black jobs? Well, talk to the people in Chicago that the Democrats put the illegal immigrants in their communities. Look what's happening. They're crying out now. What about New York City? What about California and all the other Democrat states? Okay? So you're now competing with illegal immigrants over your tax dollars and your parents' tax dollars that paid into the system, but yet you can't take advantage of any of that. They tell you that you're not qualified enough. And you want to know what black jobs that he was referring to? Well, I know quite a few young people, black people, and even older people that's looking for work. And they're looking for jobs like Target, Walmart, places like that. Now, they may have signs up in the window saying that they're hiring. You may see advertisement on the internet, we're hiring, immediate hiring. And then the minute your black children go and apply, you don't get callbacks. But if you walk through Target and Walmart, you're going to see a lot of illegal immigrants because they're being paid a whole lot less than you require, than you want. So those are the jobs that Trump is referring to. Now, you may get offended and say, well, are those the only jobs that Trump think that we can do? We take the lowest. Well, how many young black children are graduating from college? How many young black children are competing with those higher echelon jobs? How many young black males and females are in medical school? You know, I see a lot of immigrants coming into the medical field, mainly from India. There's some from Africa, from the Middle East, Asians, whites, maybe a sprinkle of blacks here and there. But I don't see too many black Americans. You had affirmative action, but you lost it. You allowed some Asians to complain and you lost affirmative action. Why? Because a lot of you were not benefiting from affirmative action. Okay? So I'm starting to believe, and I've always known it, that there are certain black Americans that just don't want nothing in life. All you want to do is bitch and moan. You just want to complain about what other people are doing to you. You know, you're always playing that victim mentality. Now, when it comes to reparations, I believe in reparations, okay? But since I was a child, I've always worked, always had a desire to go to school, always had a desire to learn, okay? But these new black people, the modern day blacks, all you do is complain, play the victim role, and find fault. Now, I recall when Trump wasn't mentioning black people, because one thing I say about Trump, Trump keeps it real. You know, he speaks what's in his heart and what's on his mind. Okay, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not. And there was a time Trump would not mention black people because he was thinking Americans. He was thinking all Americans, including black Americans. But no, you had the black community out there. He never mentioned black. He don't say black. He ain't got none for black people. Just black people only. What you got for us? What you got for us? You don't mention black. He's a racist. So then Trump started mentioning black and Latinos, black and brown people. And now black people are saying he's racist because he said black jobs. Well, if he didn't say black jobs, you would say, oh, he's racist. He's only talking about white people. Or he's only talking about Asians. You know, Asians got a crime bill, but we don't. But he say black people. And you're still not content. Forget about what Joe Biden said and what he didn't say and how he was acting. You targeted Trump because he said black jobs. What did you expect the man to say? You know, he's trying to prove to you like, hey, I'm here to try to help you, not hurt you. But a lot of y'all are so sensitive, man. And blackness is going to keep you down. Because to be perfectly honest, I'm tired of hearing about it. Just about every video you look at is black, 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 black. Well, black people ain't got this. Black people ain't got this. Black this. Poor pity me. I'm the victim. Poor pity me. And you're doing nothing to try to help yourself nor your community. You're doing nothing to try to help yourself nor your community, not even your own children. And most of the so-called black males out there and females that's talking or criticizing Trump and talking about what are black jobs, a lot of y'all are on public assistance, generational welfare recipients, and refuse to give it up because you're content, you're comfortable where you are, and the only job you have to do is vote Democrat. I got this black female on Instagram right now. This is the second time she asked me today, are you a Republican? Why? Why is that important? Why do you need to know that? Right? But it's just sad at how you have illegal immigrants coming here. And I will say that the government is funding them because I see illegal immigrants coming to this country, can't even speak the language. There's no way, I don't think, the United States government vetted these people, and now they're like getting medical degrees and working in the hospitals. You sick people, sick black folk going to the hospital, and guess who's going to be treating you? These, what we call illegal immigrants or migrants. Biden is giving them a path to citizenship. He's giving them jobs. But yet you have young black people and even older people that don't have skills. You can't get hired. You can't find a job because you may see they may have a sign that says we're hiring, like at BJ's or Sam's Club, and you go there and apply and you don't get it. But them illegal immigrants will get it. They will get it. So when Trump talked about black jobs, that's the black job he was referring to, the ones that you're not getting and the ones that the illegal immigrants are getting. He also talked about how they're living in plush hotels. They got free health care. They get a ticket to anywhere they want to go in this country. You got nothing, but you're complaining. And you're still voting for the same people that did everything and anything for everybody else, but nothing for you. All you ask for is a hate crime bill to protect you from being murdered by police. Joe Biden couldn't even give you that. But yet you're protecting him even in his feeble state. You're protecting him. And you're attacking Trump. So I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. When you talk about black jobs, it's the jobs that you're not getting. It's the jobs that your young people, your children aren't getting because they don't have skills, because they dropped out of school, barely made it. As a matter of fact, at one time they had no No Child Left Behind, and they were just pushing these black kids through high school, because if they didn't, you wouldn't have graduated. A lot of your children graduated just because they were pushed through the system. Those teachers knew that they weren't prepared. They knew that they didn't have knowledge. They knew that they can't read. They knew that they weren't good at math, but they pushed them through college. I mean, pushed them through high school. And because of the fact that you pushed through high school and now you can't find a job. See, that's what Trump is referring to as black jobs. Those jobs that you're not getting, that the illegal immigrants are getting, while you on the bottom dependent upon public assistance to take care of you.